Happy Vlogmas Day 4!
Good morning. I am so tired. I am so hungry. It is 6 a.m. I got up at 5 and I have finally progressed from the bedroom to the kitchen. I don't move quickly in the morning. This definitely means I need some tea and it needs to be caffeinated. So let's have a look at what the tea of the day is going to be. And if it is an herbal tea, I will keep going until we hit caffeine. I keep going on about caffeine as if it does anything for me. I really can't tell that it does. But I like to have a good black tea or a good strong tea in the morning anyway. So what day did we leave off on? I think it was day 6. Yes, so we're on day 7 here. 7. It's a green tea, cranberry nut muffin green. I guess it'll be okay. It smells like a delicious muffin. I will say that. I want a muffin right now. Let's get the water going. Let's see, green tea. And I've already got hot water in my pot preheating. While the tea works its magic, I've got some overnight oats I'm gonna zap in the microwave. Just gonna put some frozen berries in them, and that'll be breakfast. Quick breakfast this morning. Smells like a muffin. I really don't smell any of the green tea. I feel like the taste is accurate. If I think of a cranberry nut muffin, I think this is what it would taste like in liquid form. It's very good. I think it's a good light breakfast tea. For my oats, I could barely fit it all in the cup here. I've got half a cup of oats, tablespoon of ground flaxseed, a scoop of chocolate protein powder, a scoop of creatine powder, frozen berries, bananas, chocolate and peanut butter, and cinnamon and salt. My sleepy brain forgot to say why I am even up at this hour. I'm going on a hike today. It snowed yesterday morning, but then it was about 40 degrees for the day, so I'm hoping not too much snow has melted away from the gorge area. I think they might have gotten a little bit more snow than we did here. It's going to be a good hike though, small group hike, about 10 miles through some of my favorite areas of the gorge. I do need to leave sooner than later, so I am going to dig into my oats, finish my tea, and pack all my things. And I also forgot to say happy Vlogmas video day 4. I was so glad to see snow as we drove into the gorge. All the way out here, it looked like everything had already melted. Not only was there snow, but the higher elevation got some decent coverage instead of just a dusting. Our first point of interest was a cute little arch called Hidden Arch, which is hardly hidden.
After a brief stop, we began the several-mile walk to Hanson's Point. I always look forward to seeing these familiar trails reinvent themselves multiple times during each season. As I walked, I remembered the spots I saw at the end of autumn, full of color, now thoroughly dressed in winter finery. Hanson's Point is one of the most popular spots in Red River Gorge. We were expecting to see at least a few other people out, but remarkably, we had the place to ourselves. After having a snack and taking in the sights, we started the long loop back to the start. The adventure wasn't over, however, as we decided to go off trail and hunt for a waterfall. We knew the general direction, and after some trudging through the briars, we found an old trail not entirely reclaimed by the forest. After a 10-mile hike and my body working overtime to regulate its temperature, I was absolutely starving.
Well, here we are back in the dark, much like we started today. When I got home, I couldn't get out of those hiking clothes fast enough. Then I jumped into a very hot shower and laid down for a several hours long nap. While it was tempting to just stay in bed, I wanted to copy over my pictures and have a look at what I got. But I think more importantly, I wanted to see what the next tea is going to be. So let's have a look. All right, day 8. Let's see. Oh, sweet potato pie. It's a black tea, cinnamon, natural sweet potato flavor, ginger, purple sweet potato powder, marigold flowers, and high caffeine. Well, even though it's nighttime, I really need a bit of a pick-me-up, so this sounds good to me. It's snowing again right now. Snow during a hike would have been fantastic, but what we saw was beautiful all the same, so I am so glad I went out. I am extremely hungry as well. I didn't eat all of that pizza. I brought home half of it. So I've made myself a snack of pears and peanut butter and chocolate. Thought that would go nicely with the tea. Now, speaking of sweet potato pie tea, let's see what this is like. Yeah, I guess if you told me it's sweet potato pie, I can imagine that. I think it would be a great morning tea, mid-afternoon. I think it goes well with just about any time. I'll save a little bit of that for my chocolate. I was so glad I went on the hike today. I didn't sign up until the 11th hour. My sleep and wake schedule has been much more on the nocturnal side lately. And as we all know, just going to bed earlier the night before never ever works. We ended up doing about an 11-mile hike, depending on whose GPS tracker you asked. How to dress was a little bit of a struggle today. We all started out with all of the layers, and as we climbed and climbed, those layers began to shed one by one. In my jacket, I was sweating as much as I would have during a summer hike, I think, which was definitely contributing to my exhaustion. What was surprising, though wonderful, was that there was hardly anybody out there today. It's Saturday, so even though there was snow on the ground, we were expecting some people to be at Hanson's Point, but we had the whole place to ourselves while we were there, and we saw very few people out on the trails. So that is another positive for me with winter hiking. I like to hike to kind of be in solitude, and that doesn't happen very well when there's people coming and going all the time. We had a very dry autumn, so hopefully with this snow and some more rain, those waterfalls will fill back up again and we will be on our way to waterfall season. I hope through the video I was able to give you a glimpse of just how beautiful the place was in person. All of us were just like in amazement at all the snow clinging to the leaves, and we were just looking around, soaking it all in. It's getting close to 10 o'clock, so I'm going to get to my tea and snack, and whatever our next adventure will be, I think it will probably be more home-based. So with that said, my friends, happy Vlogmas Day 4. Here's a cheers. And I will see you again.